This week, Governor Mike DeWine plans to sign a bill into law that has to do with housing for people who were formerly incarcerated. NBC4 State House reporter Natalie Fahmy joins us now live with the details about this soon-to-be law. Natalie?
Anna, the law aims to help people who have left prison find housing through immunity for landlords. But one person I talked to tells me it may not go the distance.
You're not asking anyone for anything. You're just asking someone to just let me pay you my rent.
That's Andrea Henderson. She was charged with a nonviolent felony. Now, 10 years after being out of prison, and all while having a stable union job.
Still can't get housing. I'm living in a extended stay hotel right now because I'm unable to secure housing in my own name.
Henderson tells me it's usually an automatic no from landlords or a list of hurdles.
It's always, they want 2 or 3 months extra rent. They want a double security deposit, first, last, all these other stipulations.
So bipartisan House Bill 50, when it becomes law, will give people who were formerly incarcerated another path to housing. The path will be through what will be called the Certificate of Qualification for Housing, or CQH. It's partially modeled off an existing certificate of qualification for employment that's been in place since 2012.
We're building on what has been a successful, if underutilized, mechanism. Just because you made a mistake doesn't mean it should haunt you the entire rest of your life.
This new certificate would allow a former inmate who has been out of prison for a year and who took certain instructions on how to be a good tenant to go to the court that sentenced them and make their case for a CQH. When it's presented to a landlord, if the landlord decides to grant them a lease, they get immunity from being sued. However, landlords would still not be under any obligation to rent to people who spent time in prison. Over the past 3 years, about 55,000 Ohioans have re-entered society from incarceration.
A stable place to live can be the difference between a successful reintroduction to society and getting caught in a cycle of homelessness or repeated incarceration.
This is a place to start, but it's not it.
A spokesperson for Governor Mike DeWine tells me he will likely sign the bill on Friday. It will become effective 90 days after his signature. Local for you at the State House, I'm Natalie Fahmy, NBC4.